Hi, and welcome back to this week's Parsha Shir on Sefer Maayan, Beit Hashoeva. In this week's Parsha, Moshe starts to worry about the succession plan of leadership for the Jewish people once he's no longer with them. And he asks Hashem to please appoint a leader that can lead the Jewish people properly so that they shouldn't be like a flock of sheep without a shepherd after he is gone. Hashem agrees to the plan. Hashem tells him to appoint Yoshua as the next leader of the Jewish people. The Pasuk says, Vayomer Hashem Moshe, Kach ras Yoshua binun ish asher ruach bo, v'samachtas yadcha alav. Take from amongst the Jewish people Yoshua bin Nun, take him and make him the next leader. He is a person asher ruach bo. We don't have to go into all the interpretations right now of ruach bo, but for the moment we could say a person of spirit, a person of charisma, a person of energy, a person who could properly lead the people. And in order to pass over that mantle of leadership, place your hands upon his head, passing over your leadership role, passing over your charisma, passing over perhaps your smicha, enabling him to be that leader. Stage 2 of the process is the very next pasuk. Hashem says, "V'hamarato so lifnei Elazar HaKohen, v'lifnei kol ha'eda v'tziviso so leinehem." Step 2 is that you should stand him up in front of the dignitaries, Elazar HaKohen and others, and in front of the entirety of the Jewish people, and you should command him in front of them, in front of their eyes. Command him, meaning command him to become the next leader of the Jewish people in front of their eyes, so all see that you are the one who's agreeing to this plan, that you're the one that's supportive of this plan, that you're the one that is actually activating the succession of leadership. There's two interesting Rashis on this set of psukim. The first one is on the words kach lecha. When Hashem says to Moshe, take for yourself from amongst the people, kach lecha, what does it mean to take? So Rashi says, based on the Sifri, kachenu bidvarim. You should appeal to him with words. You should woo him through your speech in order to accept the position of leadership. What should you say to him to woo him, to entice him? You should say to him, Ashrecha, shezachisa lahanik banav shel makom. How fortunate are you, how happy are you that you were zocha, that you merited to become the leader of the children of God, banav shel makom. What a privilege, Yoshua, that you have to lead this special class of people, this people with a special relationship to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Wow, Zachisa, you have merited. Maybe by speaking to him that way, by showing him that side of the leadership model, you'll entice him to come into the position. Beautiful Rashi, amazing Rashi, true Rashi. Seems to find the face of a couple of Rashis later. On the very next pasuk, which we read a minute ago, when Hashem says, "V'tzivisa oso leinehem," we should command Yoshua in front of their eyes. What does it mean to command him? Why do you have to command him? You already chose him, kach lecha. You already did smicha on him. You already presented him before the people. Why is it v'tzivisa? So what do you have to command him before their eyes? Rashi says over here, based on a sifrei, v'tzivisa osal Yisrael. You should command him to take that position to lead the Jewish people. Why does he need commanding? Why does he need extra convincing? Well, he should be told, da shetar chanin hem. You should know that they are tarchanim, sarvanim hem, amna shetakabel alecha. You should know, he says to them, that they're troublemakers, that they're stubborn people, and you know that I am commanding to accept their shortcomings and accept this position. Wow, very different kind of Rashi. In the span of two psukim, according to Rashi, according to this Sifra, Moshe was telling Yoshua, or Hashem was telling Moshe to tell Yoshua, that on the one hand, this is a great privilege. They're banav shel makom, they're children of God. On the other hand, he castigates them. They are people who are troublesome, and they're stubborn, and they're going to give you a difficult time, and they're complainers. This is a horrible job to lead such a stubborn, difficult people. So which one is it? So Rav Schwab addresses himself to the stira of these two Rashis. Belachora near kestira the mikara mashman pirush Rashi shebnei Yisrael nechshavim kebanot shel makom v'achar kach amar shem tarchanim v'sarvanim. At first, it seems like a stira. At first, Rashi seems to say they're banot shel makom, elevated kadosh people. Now he's saying that they're troublemakers. Which one is it? So he answers by saying, "Hine b'matan Torah nitchadsha shekibalnu kedusha miyuchada shel klal Yisrael." It seems like at Matan Torah we derived an elevated status as an entity called Klal Yisrael, a new entity called Klal Yisrael. ולא רק שניתן לנו החיובים של תרי"ג מצוות שהרי כבר קודם מתן תורה הצטווינו בשבע mitzvos, ובמילה, בפסח, חמץ, matzah, mitzvah shebamara. It's not just that at Matan Torah we received the Taryag mitzvos, which automatically gave us an elevated status, because we already started to receive mitzvos beforehand. We had the Sheva mitzvahs Beinoch, we had the mitzvah of Mila when we left Mitzrayim, the mitzvah of the Korban Pesach, the mitzvah of Chametz and Matzah, all the mitzvahs we received at Mara before Matan Torah. We still had mitzvahs, so we didn't gain that elevated status. So it can't just be that Hashem passed over His mitzvahs to us. So what is it? What allowed us to gain that elevated status of Klal Yisrael? Perhaps we can derive an answer from the Mishnah in Pirkei Avos. Chaviv Adam shenivra b'tzelem, chiba yasera nodas lo shenivra b'tzelem. Shene'amar ki b'tzelem Elokim asas ha'adam. Chaviv in Yisrael shenikru banav lamakom. Chiba yasera nodas lahem shenikru banim lamakom. Banim atem Lashem lokecha. So it seems that every human being has a certain love of HaKadosh Baruch Hu by having been given a Tzelem Elokim, having been given a spark of God. Every single human being is Kadosh. Every single human being is elevated, but there's a certain added relationship that the Jewish people have with the HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which was created at Har Sinai. If you use the model of relationship, that's why Har Sinai is described as a marriage between Klal Yisrael and Hashem. Just like in the world of relationships, you might have great relationships with a lot of people, but the relationship you have with your spouse is of a totally different nature, totally different caliber, totally different function. So too, Hashem gives a certain level of Kedusha to every member of the world, every member of the human race. Every human being is created with Tzelem Elokim. But there's a certain added level of Kedusha or of relationship that we have with HaKadosh Baruch Hu that was created in that moment of intimacy at Har Sinai that causes us to have a different relationship with God. There seems to be a different relationship between just having a Tzelem Elokim and being called Banim Shel Makom, the children of God. Again, back to the relationship model. It's a difference between just having a Tzelem Elokim, a piece of God which connects you to Him, versus being in a relationship with God that's a spousal relationship or a child relationship. In this context, described as a child relationship. It's different. You may love a lot of children, have a great relationship with a lot of children. Relationship, if you have children of your own, with them is entirely different. Just like our relationship with God is different as well. מה שאין כן בעם ישראל, נשרש בש"ס מתן תורה בתוך תוכם קדושה מיוחדת, והיא קדושת ישראל שנקראים בנים למקום. But at Matan Torah, that new level of relationship was created as well. Now, I think anybody who joins the world of Torah mitzvahs and gains that insight into relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who becomes attached to that kedusha of that relationship, also gains this elevated status of Banim Shel Makom. But for us, that happened at Matan Torah. V'atafkid shel manhig Yisrael. Interestingly, now he brings it back to the answer to our question. The role of a leader of the Jewish people, hu lahasir as hamotz v'galos kedushasam ha'amisi shel b'nei Yisrael. Every people has a lot of layers upon them. People are complicated. People are difficult. The role of a leader is to peel away those layers and get to the etzem kedusha of the ben adam, to get to the essence of kedusha of the person that lies beneath. V'lochein amar lo Moshe Yoshua, ashrecha shezachisa lahanik banav shel makom. This was the message, according to the Sifrei, according to Rashi in our pasuk, which Moshe was giving to Yoshua when he first appoints him. Kach lecha, take him with words. Tell him, ashrecha shezachisa, you're amazing. You've reached this incredible level to be the leader of banav shel makom, the leader of the children of God. He uses that expression in specific in order to clue him in, to give him a hint, to say to him and jog his mind and say to him, you know what, there's going to be a lot of schmutz that gets on these people. They're difficult people. They're hard people. But your job is your role is to remember that underneath it all, they're banav shel makom. They have this status of kedusha, which is incredible. They have this relationship with God that's incredible, and you have to reveal that. ומה טוב ומה נעים חלקך להיות המנהיג של עם אשר עצם מהוסם הקדושה של כל חי. How lucky are you to lead a people whose essence is the kedusha, the holiness of the living God. Umash Amar Hashem Tarchanim v'Sarvanim. And the next pasuk, when he tells him Tziviso Soleinehem, he should command him to force him to accept that they are going to be troublesome, and they're going to be stubborn, and they're going to be hard. Hainu Shevada Yesh B'em Tarchanim v'Sarvanos. Mikol Makom Menashe Tekabel Alecha Shezehu Tafkidcha Letara Mikol Sigu Bekam. Yeah, you're going to see all that, but I'm commanding you. This is your job, not just to accept that they're that way, but to accept that it's your job to peel those layers away and get to the bottom level, which is the ban of Shal Makom level that's truly underneath. V'kedaihu l'tapel b'hem al yedei hishtadlutzcha l'lamdam haderech yelchu ba v'maiser asher yasun tiskala mahusa ma'amitis v'tira shehem be'emes banav Shal Makom. If you're lucky, he says to him, as a leader, you will be successful at peeling those layers away. You'll be successful at tapping into something deep in them that will bring out that banav Shal Makom characteristic, that you will be able to see that they are truly filled with Kedusha. It's our job in general. We're all leaders in this sense. We're all leaders in the sense that we all need to look at people, and Jews and non-Jews, and reveal the Kedusha that's in them, and that relationship that they have to God within them. That relationship may get covered over, and it may get clouded, and it may get suppressed sometimes, but it's our job to reveal that Nakuda, that point in them, to access that relationship. In the midst of every human being, there's a Tzelem Elokim. There is a relationship between them and God. It has to be pulled out. In the essence of every Jew, there's a relationship, perhaps even a different relationship, a closer relationship, because of the Torah that was given to us, to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The relationship of Banav Shel Makom, children of God. It's our job as Jews to reveal that in each other, to help each other rediscover over and over again that relationship we have to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which is so special, to peel away the layers that cloud it and to cover it over and that cause us to forget it, so we can continue to enhance that relationship. Shabbat Shalom.